The last topic, that is about quality management systems. What is quality management system? So it can be considered as a formalized system that documents, process, procedures, and responsibilities for achieving the quality policies and objectives. Or we can tell it helps to coordinate and direct the organization's activities to meet customer regulations, requirements, and improve its effectiveness and efficiency on contribution or continuous basis. So in order to establish and implement the QMS, design, build, deploy, control, measure, review, and improve. Some of the benefits. So it can be defined for improving and controlling the process. It can use to reduce the waste, prevent mistakes, lower the operational cost. It can facilitate and identify training opportunities, engaging the staff, setting organization-wide directions, communicating a readiness to produce consistent results, etc. The principles: customer focus, leadership, people's engagement, process approach, improvement, and evidence-based decision making, as well as relationship management. The 9 core elements of QMS: quality objectives, quality manual, organizational structure and responsibilities, data management, processes, customer satisfaction with product quality, continuous improvement, quality instructions or quality instruments, document control. So what is quality objectives? The creation of quality objectives is a common requirement for quality management system standards. So what is the use of objectives? It encourages the organizations to define the strategic goals and purpose for quality management system. These objectives will translate the organizational visions into practice by creating a link between customer requirements and specific, measurable, and attainable goals. Second is manual. It is a documentation. Simply we can, it's a documentation. And it states that the motivation for adopting QMS framework and the role of quality within the organization. Comes organizational structure and responsibilities. So in the quality management system, it will be very clear that it should include the organizational structures and responsibilities of all the individuals of the organization. Like, for example, if you can able to provide these roles and responsibilities with the help of some diagrams or flowcharts or clear documentation, that will be really helpful for the employee. Then comes data management. As everybody knows, data is the core of modern approaches to total quality management. The quality of data and availability of data, access power, we can tell. The data quality and availability are critical to the success of QMS. To drive so this data availability and data quality will be can be used for continuous improvement and preventive quality control activities. If the organization contains ineffective data or ineffective data management practices, automatically it can experience inconsistent product quality, operating inefficiencies, risk, poor customer satisfaction, and finally a low process. And QMS generally use the process driven approaches to quality control and quality assurance. If you want to maintain the standards for quality management, the organizations should identify and define all organizational processes which use any resource to transform inputs into outputs. Customer satisfaction with the product quality. We can tell that this is considered as the core component of QMS. That is, to monitor the customer satisfaction so as to determine if quality objectives are achieved. Some standards sometimes may not explain you the specific methods for measuring customer satisfaction, since the definition of product quality and availability data can vary significantly between organizations, and also it is very difficult, sometimes very difficult to get the customer response. Then comes CI or CPI, continuous process improvement or continuous improvement. Continuous improvement and adaptations or adaptations are necessary for organizations to drive benefits with the QMS and maintain customer satisfaction. Then comes quality instruments. The control and calibration of tools used to measure are integral to the success of quality management system. If machines or equipments are used to validate the products or process, this equipment must be carefully controlled and calibrated according to the industry standards. Depending on the instrument, this could involve periodic calibrations or calibration before every. Then comes document control. According to ISO, document in a quality-driven organization is very wide. Some of the records like communication for evidence for QMS conformity and knowledge sharing. As a conclusion, quality management system dictates standards for the type of determination which are necessary to support quality management at a minimum, which may not be reflective of all the documents needed for accurate quality control, which generally includes quality objectives, quality manual, procedures, process documents, and record keeping. Document management system must contain all evidences necessary to provide or to prove the QMS performance objectively. Thank you. This is the end of this chapter and this is the end of this subject. Thank you very much.